Hello. You catch me after Christmas in my parents' garage, awaiting the arrival of, you guess this, right? Another bike. It's just arriving soon, and I'm working out how to get it down back home in the truck. Needs a lot of work, so see how we go. So here is my 1970 Honda SL175. It's squeezed past here. As you can see, it needs a bit of work doing, but that's all right. We can work through that. Let's have a quick look over it. So the wheels and spokes are a bit rusty, but nothing that can't be sorted out. Mudguard's going to need repainting at some point, and we'll get that sorted. Same with the headlights around, but it's all there is the main thing. Exhaust headers, obviously these get very hot, so they're going to rust at some point, but that they can be cleaned up and ceramic coated at some point. That'll be fine. The frame I'll probably get stripped down and powder coated. That should be a bit more durable, and they can pretty well match the paint colours these days, much better than they ever could before. The seat's a bit, well, it's seen better days certainly. The pan wants a bit of welding, but again that can all be sorted, no problem. Otherwise, I mean, it's all complete. You've got the clocks are all here. Everything's there, all looking good. Carbs all obviously want, rebuilding and that sort of thing. Just sort of like matter of course, really, what you tend to do. I've got the side panels for it, which is good because they're unobtainium normally. But yeah, otherwise they're a bit rusty. Frame's quite rusty down here, just as it's been sat for a while. But again, just get it all taken apart and powder coated. And then over here I've got some bits with the side panels there, which is great. New set of kill switch and light switch there for the handlebars, and then of course the tank, which is looking pretty good actually. A bit of rusty bits here, but again that can be stripped down and repainted. Tiny little dent there, which either can be knocked out or filled, but the underneath looks pretty good, so I'm not too worried about that. So the next step, now I've got my big truck up here for Christmas, but I've got a big canvas over the back to keep things dry, and it's not really kitted out at the moment for transporting a bike, because there's no anchor points to tie it down to, nothing in the middle like a channel for the tyre to stop the bike sliding around, so don't really want to put it in whole. So what I'm going to do instead, because it needs to be taken apart to get all the powder coating done, I'm just going to take it apart, get the engine out, wheels off, forks off. I've got some new forks as well, that's good. Get everything off pretty well, not nut and bolt take apart, but the main bits off, and then they can all go in boxes, all tied up against each other or something in the truck so they won't slide around. Take it down in bits, and then all we've got to do when I get back home is unload into the garage, and we can start taking things properly apart and get things coated up and get it restored.
Which way?
So there's nowhere to disconnect it on the headlight, is there? It'd be nice if there's a little junction box there. You could just undo and take the whole wiring loom off.
Well, you've got to just disconnect all the wires inside the headlight.
Get these cables off, get the clocks off in a bit. And then here's our engine. Right, the bike is now in back of the truck under the canvas. Two engines, we've got the 175, the new one, and the old CT90 engine that we've been doing up. And I'm going to take these home now, tie them down to 2 pallets, and do the old that's going nowhere test. Job done. Haha. I want to make sure I get some good episodes done with this. I'll make sure we keep track of what we're doing with it. Like I say, it's going to be pretty well a full restoration. The engine, I'll just have a look at the top end, see if the piston rings are alright, that sort of thing. It's been stood for a while, so you don't really want to run it and then start scoring the barrel, that sort of thing. So we'll get the top end off, get the barrel off, check the rings, check all that. We can get new piston and rings pretty easily, and see how it looks. And while we're doing that, we can be having the frame and the mudguards all powder coated and painted and that sort of thing, and then see how we go. So stay tuned, and we'll follow up with how we're getting on. Otherwise, hope everyone's had a good Christmas, and the new year has plenty of new challenges. So see you soon.